Use this.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. I find myself intrigued by these doors.
Halt, miscreants!
It's like poetry in motion.
You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
Wait. My reign of terror?
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full might of the Mechanist. My righteous robots will end your tyranny once and for all.
Powering weapons! Not the last of them.
Sparks, some backup. I once. They're so expendable. You know, initiate self-destruct. Code 001. Of course, I don't mean you, Spark. Impressive. But I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation. Look around you. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks. I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots. Destroy her.
Reserve power at 34%.
Watch your step.
Warning. Critical power failure is imminent.
Damn it, Sparks. Throw everything at her. Everything.
Warning. Warning. Power failure in 10,
Come on, come on.
Power down
2,
weapons.
1.
That takes care of that.
Sparks, get the power back on. Emergency power then. This is a Dover scourge. I will not rest until I see the Commonwealth free of you.
Why are you accusing me of being a bad guy?
You've destroyed my robot allies. They seek to save the people of the Commonwealth, and yet you deliberately stand in their way.
You're confused. It's obvious. We need to talk this out, face to face.
We're speaking now. Besides, do you truly think I'd leave the safety of my command center?
Don't you want to know the truth?
The destruction you've caused is truth enough.
How can either of us know who's sincere without looking each other in the eye? You can't afford to take that risk.
You're right. The truth must be known. Sparks, with me. Let us discuss this amicably.
Who are you? Don't you think it's time you ditched that mask?
You're right.
I'm Isabelle. Cruz. The Mechanist was just an easy way for me to help the Commonwealth. But all my technical knowledge and all of these resources, and I still failed. How does the Commonwealth have any hope against people like you?
You think I'm the enemy here? I may have busted up your robots, but they're just machines, and they're killing real people out there.
They have taken innocent lives. My friends, they were simple traitors, all dead at the hands of your robots.
Only people that threaten the safety of the Commonwealth. They'd never harm an innocent person. The robots are programmed to protect. Their subroutines are clean. Observe, evaluate, and react accordingly. The testing was thorough. I ran every scenario. All passed.
How can you not know what they're doing? You must have some way of watching them.
My bots have never violated their protocol. Their data dumps only show the elimination of hostile encounters.
Call it user error, then. One of your robo-brains admitted it. They're killing people to save them.
No. I don't believe you. They can't alter their programming. They're programmed to save people, not kill them.
Are you listening to me? They are saving people by killing them.
A deadly misinterpretation.
I am listening. I'm just processing. So many precautions and safeguards. And the data. They were always reporting hostiles killed and lives... saved. No, it's... the logic. It's there. I can see it now. I was hoping it was the robo-brains, an issue with their memory wipes. But you're right. Their primary directive was flawed.
The robo-brains require memory wipes?
Yes. The human brain has a way of rewiring itself. If not properly maintained, it can corrupt.
Is that even ethical? Not only are you using human brains, but you're wiping them too?
Why waste a resource that someone died for? Yes, it's a skewed outlook, but it gives that life meaning. Potentially. Over 200 years in preservation may have made them more susceptible to corruption.
Sounds like you're playing with fire when you deal with those things.
In retrospect, I can see the adversity, but this was breakthrough science, a huge advance for robotics. I understand now. I wanted to help the Commonwealth, and robots are all I know. I found this place, and figured I could finally do my part. I accept full responsibility. I can't take back what I've done, or even atone for it. But this doesn't have to end in violence.
Tell me, why the mask? What's with the Mechanist?
I'm not good with people. The Mechanist gave me a way to put myself out there without really being out there at all. But you're kind of keeping me in suspense here. I can turn this around. I just need a chance.
Your plan backfired. If you're telling the truth, this was one costly accident.
It is the truth. I only ever wanted to make the Commonwealth a safer place. I grew up on a settlement. I've seen how good people struggle against raiders and super mutants. I'd never want to be counted among them. Here, take this. It's the password to the mainframe. You can use it to shut down the security protocols. I'd rather this place be in your hands now.
Looking at all this equipment makes me feel right at home.
Excuse me.
Hey, just one more thing, if you have a minute.
What's up?
Just a quick thing. I just wanted to say I'm really happy, thankful that you've let me stick around here. And in order to show you that I'm done with the past, I want you to have this as a sort of promise, I guess. It's the Mechanist suit I made.
You really don't want it anymore?
No. It's part of a past I don't want to dwell on. It's time I move on. There's one more thing. A much bigger thing. There are still robots out there. Lots of them. My communications are down, and I can't call them back. But I can tell you where they are, if you're interested.
Seriously? How many robots are out there?
Quite a few. There's a lot of ground to cover on the Commonwealth, so there's kind of a whole bunch out there.
Sure.
Great. Let me see. Yes, I'm picking up a signal. Be careful. In case I haven't said it enough, I really am sorry about this.
What started all this? The suit? The robots? It had to be something.
You wouldn't understand.
Try me. I can be pretty understanding.
That's easy to say. I just didn't have much in the way of friends while I was growing up. Robots are all I've ever really had. Sparks was my very first creation. My very first real friend. The General Atomics Factory originally drew me to the Commonwealth. I never expected to also find this entire military base dedicated to robotics. But I did. So I did what I knew best. I built amazing robots and hoped to save the Commonwealth. And I guess you know the rest of that story.
Do you feel like the robots betrayed you?
In a sense. In some cases, I feel like I betrayed myself. I look at everything I did and managed to accomplish, just to screw it all up. I trusted my robots and my ability to program them to do good, and it all blew up in my face. Anyway, I better get back to doing something.
Isabelle.
Thanks again for helping me try to make this right.
So tell me, why the Mechanist? How'd you come up with that?
It's a little silly. I found the idea, this drawing, at a ransacked caravan. It was like some sort of hero that someone had created. Even made their own posters. I took what I could and decided I wanted to bring that hero to life. It was too late to save that caravan, but becoming the Mechanist was my way of keeping hope alive.
All this inspired by a drawing?
I know how it sounds, but the only things I had besides robots were comic books. I used to dream about being a hero. Everything just came together. I thought the Mechanist was the next logical step.
At least you tried. It's more than most people do these days.
True. But I think we'd both agree I'd be better off if I never found this place.
Hi.
I hope those robots aren't giving you too much trouble.
How are you doing? Dealing with all of this?
Not bad, not good. Coming to terms, I suppose.